Okay, so Robert, you have a one-man show.
I have two one-man shows.
Holy, that's two one-man shows.
By me, yes. One is called Walking on Turtle Island. Another one's called Ghostlands of an Urban Indian.
Okay, can we talk about Walking on Turtle Island, because you play something like 20 different characters in this, play?
You read the review or something.
I read a review, and I was pretty fascinated because I love to see people switch between characters, and I'm dying to know if they're based on real people.
Yes, it's 4 plays within the play, and there's a spirit character who goes in between the 4 pieces. The first one is a contemporary story kind of taken from my son's life and a dog that he had. The second one is from a book called Night Flying Woman. We have permission from the family to use the book. And I play from a little girl 5 years old up till she's 85 on the reservation. All her relatives and everybody in between. And
now, what's it like for a grown man like you to play a young female character?
Well, I copied my daughter. My daughter, well, at the time when I was writing the show, I've had the show for about 15 years. And actually a friend of mine collaborated with me, Michael O'Rourke, on the writing of this particular piece. And my daughter was 5, 6 years old, and I would copy her mannerisms and her attitude, and a couple of my grandmas for the elder woman. And yeah, you know, as an actor, I guess I'm pretty method. I like to borrow what's for real and soak it up.
Absolutely. And so you have had the pleasure of performing your play all over the country.
All over the country, Australia, Germany, England. I've been really blessed to move that play around.
Yeah.
It's been really good to me. Played it here in LA in 2005. We produced it, and I ran both shows in repertory. One night we do Walking on Turtle Island, next night we do Ghostlands.
Boy, that's a working actor right there. That's a lot of work.
I like it.
Tell me about your Native American heritage.
On my mom's side, we're Lakota, Irish, and Portuguese, and on my dad's side, we're Alabama redneck.
Woo, baby, you got a little bit of, that's a whole lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. We just grew up knowing we had Sioux Indian blood. It was just kind of the rumor, and usually when when somebody would be losing their temper or going crazy or going to jail or getting something going wrong, everybody would say, oh, that's the Indian blood coming out in you. And then I decided to find out what that actually means to be a Native person. And over the last 30, 40 years of my life, I've been blessed to live on the Red Road, to participate in the ceremonies, know my culture, know my family and people. It's been really beautiful.
You know, one thing that's kind of being discussed tonight is this idea of stereotypes. And there have been a lot of stereotypes of Native Americans over the years portrayed in film and television. What's a stereotype that makes you cringe of a Native American?
The stereotype that makes me cringe, that every male is the grand, stoic, noble savage. It makes me cringe. Yeah, there are elements to any stereotype, elements of truth to any stereotype. Okay. But I think that one bothers me more than anything else. So I'll kind of downplay that or offplay that and make myself kind of funky and silly sometimes, because the noble savage is great. I don't know, line them up, raise your hand if you're a noble savage, I don't know. That one makes me cringe. But I have to say, for me, in the theater and the film and TV and the media, I don't care if Italians play Indians, just so Indians play Italians. I think the stereotype that needs to be broken is that the only time you call on Indians is when you need Indians. That Natives are great actors. When I was doing Walking on Turtle Island in Florida, a woman was interviewing me for a newspaper there, and she said, well, why should anybody care about coming to see this play, this Native American story, blah, 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 blah. And I said, because it's damn good theater.
Yeah, because it's entertaining.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you're more than just your ethnicity, aren't you?
Yeah,
My goodness.
A human being first. I'm a human. Zahn always introduces himself that way, as a human being.
Yes.
And I really admire that. Too often we put our tribal affiliation up in everything we do. Meryl Streep doesn't do that.
Right.
Robert De Niro doesn't do that.
Right.
We shouldn't need to do that. We're just a human being who's an actor, happens to be Native.
I love that. I'm going to embrace that. I'm going to be like, hey, I'm JJ Snyder. I'm a human being.
I'm Robert Owens Greygrass. I'm also a human being with many other human beings here at Skins Fest.
Yeah.
Yes, loving it.